Welcome to the Norristown Area High School field hockey game against Kenrick Catholic High School. My name is Amanda, and I'll be providing commentary for this match. And they're off with Kenrick starting, immediately taken by the Eagles and pushed down the field. Led by Rachel and Ashley, and taken away by Kenrick, recovered by Sammy Kidd. And battles, which lead to a call for Norristown. Sammy Kidd in possession, taking the ball up the field and looking for a pass. And a takeaway by Kenrick, immediately recovered by Sammy, and given to Sharon I, with a shot that goes wide. This will be a long hit for Norristown's Eagles. Taken by Shannon Melito. And Kenrick recovers. Pressure by Erica Scruggs. And Shannon Melito. Erica chasing down Kenrick with the ball. And Erica recovers and looks for a pass, but it's taken by Kenrick. Erica on ball, battling her way through Kenrick's offenders. And a call for Norristown on a foul from Kenrick. And out of bounds by Norristown, Kenrick ball. And a call against Norristown for Kennedy Kenrick. They take the hit immediately. And a battle with Ashley. A pass, and they're looking for a hit into the center. A battle for Erica Scruggs of Norristown. And a 16-yard hit called for Norristown. All players are required to be 7 yards away on 16-yard hits. And Kenrick is in possession, but a call is made against Norristown, and Kenrick has a free hit. The ball was lifted, therefore it becomes Norristown's ball. And the hit taken by Erica Scruggs. Straight through to the defense of Kennedy Kenrick, and a battle for the ball by Rachel. And Kenrick's in possession with pressure by Erica Scruggs. And a pass to Sammy Kidd, who begins working up the field. A dump to Erica so that she can quickly shovel the ball up to Sharon I. Sharon I taking it up the side, looking for a cross, but it meets pressure. And a long hit will be taken by Shannon Melito. Recovered by Kenrick. But a foul's called against Norristown for Kenrick, and they'll have a free hit. A pass immediately pressured by Ashley Henrick. Erica Scruggs on ball for Norristown, followed by Nicole. Taylor Werkheiser also shadowing. Gabby's taken over and is battling for possession. Taylor Werkheiser pressuring ball. And a call made for Kenrick against Norristown for hacking. Ball blocked by Taylor. Nicole Smith pressuring ball. Nicole in possession, bringing it up the left wing. A call made against Nicole. And Kenrick's ball, free hit taken immediately and pushed right into the circle. Pressure by Erica. And an attempted clear by Gabby. Kenrick looking for a way around Nicole, who is able to draw a foul for a free hit for Norristown. Nicole in possession, passes up to Kelly Cooney, and to a three press to Rachel Barbish. Kenrick recovers, pressure by Taylor Werkheiser. And a foul against Norristown for Kenrick for a free hit. Driven straight into the circle. And a touch across the goal, which is a near miss, which would be a 16 for Norristown. And the ball's put up through to Rachel. And outside to Nicole. Kelly Cooney looking through for a pass. Receives it. Pressure by Kenrick. Kelly working her way through the defense. And a call for foot. The ball hit the foot of the Norristown player, making it Kenrick's ball. Recovered by Norristown, leading to another foul for Kenrick. Ball recovered by Sammy Kidd and hit up the field. Rachel Barbish pressuring and recovers the ball. Ball held by Nicole Smith, looking for a cross. And a shot deflected by the goalie, and Kelly Cooney puts the ball right back into the circle. And a shot by Rachel. And Rachel Barbish scores the first goal of the game. The score is Norristown 1, Kennedy Kenrick 0. And Kenrick has a hit. Driven straight up the middle, recovered by Ashley, who is looking for a pass up the wing. Recovered by Kenrick, but fought hard for by Nicole and passed to Taylor Werkheiser. With an excellent reverse pass up to Kelly Cooney, who flicks it into the middle. Recovered by Kelly Cooney. Pressure by Kenrick. And a call against Kennedy Kenrick for a free hit for Norristown. Taylor Werkheiser on ball. Nicole pressuring. Kelly attempting to save it from going out over the end line. And a corner is called for Norristown, meaning that only 4 of Kennedy Kenrick's players may remain behind to defend their goal. The push in goes far, too far to be recovered. Erica makes an attempt at the ball. And a call is made against Norristown for a free hit for Kenrick. Driven deep down the middle. Shannon Melito on ball. Pull back, away from pressure. She's being double teamed, and Kenrick recovers. Shannon immediately back on pressure. And Kenrick recovers the ball to be snatched immediately by Taylor Werkheiser with an excellent tackle. And she draws a foul from Kenrick for a free hit. Given to the short, Nicole, who passes it, and it's taken over by Kenrick, and they are charging towards Norristown's goal. Pressure in the middle. Shannon attempts to make it clear and draws a foot foul against Kenrick. And an excellent touch to keep it inbounds by Kelly Cooney. And the ball goes out of bounds, and the call is for Norristown. Gabby Berry takes the free hit. Pressure by Kelly Cooney. Backed up by Nicole, but the ball goes out of bounds, making it Kennedy Kenrick's. Blocked up by the second tier of Norristown's wall, but sent out of bounds again for another hit for Kenrick. Hit deeper this time, but blocked by Norristown, however drawing a foot foul for another hit by Kenrick, taken immediately. An attempted block by Gabby, and driven into the circle. And a clear by Maddie Klein, the Norristown goalie, but immediately back in Kenrick's possession. Pressure for a high stick call, leading to a corner for Kennedy Kenrick, with Norristown leaving 4 players behind to defend their goal. All other players must return to the 50 and sprint back to help their teammates defend their goal. And the insert is taken by Kenrick. And a shot immediately on goal, blocked by Maddie Klein. Another follow-up shot, blocked by an Norristown defender. Attempted clear. And an excellent save by Norristown keeper Maddie Klein. This will be a long hit, but timeout is called. The referees summon the teams back onto the field. Norristown gives their team cheer. And Kenrick as well. And the game will continue with a long hit for Kennedy Kenrick. And a short hit in. Pressured. And a hit A clear up to Kelly and to Nicole using a give and go pattern. Kelly taking it up the left side. And a pass to Ashley. And a little confusion there. And the recovery by Kenrick. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it's Kenrick's ball. A hard drive into the center of the field. Pressure by Sammy Kidd. Working her way through two defensemen of Kennedy Kenrick. And has the ball taken, but immediately pressures again. However, she fouls, and the ball belongs to Kennedy Kenrick. The hit in, taken and settled by Taylor Werkheiser of Norristown. However, she makes a foot foul. This will be Kennedy Kenrick's ball. Into the center, and working their way down the field. And they've passed the three Norristown defenders. Shot on goal, deflected by Maddie. And another shot immediately following. Neither shot makes it. This will be a long hit for Kennedy Kenrick. And the ball goes out of bounds. This will be a 16-yard hit for Norristown. And a nice drive by Shannon, attempted to Rachel. And a call is drawn for Kennedy Kenrick, so they will have a free hit. A deep drive blocked by Ashley, who hits it out to the side to Kelly Cooney. And the ball goes out of bounds, Kenrick's ball. And her drive becomes too high. And it is called against her, so it will be Norristown's ball. Hit taken by Gabby. Deflected by several players and recovered by Kenrick. Stopped by Sammy Kidd. And a foul is called against her. Hit taken by Kenrick, deep into the middle, stopped by Shannon. But the deflection off her stick was too great. Another call is drawn, this time for Norristown. They'll take a free hit. And a short. And a hit outside. Nicole on pressuring the ball. But an obstruction call against Nicole. That'll be Kennedy Kenrick's ball. Taken immediately, but too high again. This will be a Norristown hit. And Gabby uses a short. And some dribbling before a pass. Intercepted by Kenrick, but pressured by Taylor. And a short pass and sent back into the middle for Ashley, who's looking to take the ball down the wing and is now looking for a cross. Pressured by Kenrick. Kelly Cooney takes over. And Sammy Kidd has ball. And she drives it up the sideline, looking for Sharon Ibanks on the wing, who looks for a cross, but the ball is intercepted by Kenrick. And the call is against Norristown for Kennedy Kenrick. And Kenrick has the ball, and they're making their way up the sideline. Pressure by Erica Scruggs, and a short pass to Taylor Werkheiser. And the ball is taken by Kenrick, and she continues down the field. And a hacking call against Norristown. Kenrick's ball taken right into the circle. And a call against Kenrick this time. This will be a 16 for Norristown. Outside to Sammy Kidd. Taking it up the right sideline and a drive to Sharon I, who meets pressure. And Kenrick is able to draw a call. Their ball. Intercepted by Norristown, but immediately taken back and sent down the field in favor of Kennedy Kenrick. Pressure by Erica Scruggs. And another call for Kenrick. They'll take the hit immediately. Deflected into the circle. Pressure by Shannon Melito, but the ball is recovered. An excellent save by Maddie Klein. And a clear by Norristown. Pressure continues by Taylor Werkheiser, who's trying to work her way out to the outside. And a call against Kennedy Kenrick for Norristown. And a timeout is called. The referees again call the teams back out onto the field. A cheer by Kenrick and Norristown. And the game will continue. This will be a 16 hit for Norristown. Taken by Shannon Melito. And a short hit to Nicole Smith, but taken by Kenrick and sent across the circle. Pressure by Lauren Gross, who is dribbling up the outside. Recovered by Kenrick, but deflected to Ashley, who drives for Sammy Kidd, but is intercepted. And a call is made for Kennedy Kenrick. And this will be a hit for Norristown. And Sammy Kidd hits to Nicole, but recovered by Kennedy Kenrick. And the ball goes deep. Shot, but goes wide. And this will be a 16 for Norristown. A correction, this will be a long hit for Kennedy Kenrick due to the deflection off of a Norristown stick. And they take a short hit and attempt to dribble in, but meets pressure by Norristown. And a drive in. But the ball goes up into the body of a Kennedy Kenrick player, which makes it a Norristown 16-yard hit. And the hit taken wide. Out to Sharon I. Banks, but a call is made against her. Kennedy Kenrick ball taken immediately. And a shot deflected by Maddie. And a 16-yard hit is called for Norristown. With excellent teamwork done by the defense and goalie of Norristown. Hit taken by Shannon to the right side, looking for Sharon I. Banks, who's dribbling up the field. She draws a call, and it will be a free hit for Norristown, taken by Lauren Gross. She uses a short option, and a hit by Shannon Melito, intercepted by Kennedy Kenrick. Pressure by Gabby, and by Shannon Melito. Kennedy Kenrick working their way through the defense of Norristown. And a shot. Hits the post and is recovered by Maddie Klein. And the call is for a goal. This ties the game. Kennedy Kenrick 1, Norristown 1. And there is a debate about this call due to the fact that the ball was hit from outside the circle. In order for a goal to be considered a goal, the ball must be hit from inside the circle around the goal cage. So there will be some discussion about this. A main concern is whether or not there was a deflection within the circle. And the goal stands. The score is tied. Norristown 1, Kennedy Kenrick 1, and Norristown will begin with a short hit back to Ashley and a drive up the field. Sharon I. Banks racing to catch that ball, and she takes it and pushes towards the inside, looking for a cross into the circle, but intercepted by Kenrick and retaken by Taylor Werkheiser. Ashley Henrik on ball. And the call is for Norristown. Hit taken by Lauren Gross. Intercepted, but quickly recovered by Lauren, pressuring. And a call against Norristown for a Kennedy Kenrick free hit. Taken up the center, pressured, and stopped by Gabby Berry. And Kenrick is working their way through Norristown's defense. Nicole Smith has caught up to the ball and is attempting pressure. But a foot call is against her, and that will be a hit for Kennedy Kenrick. And a drive that's hit too high. This will make it Norristown's ball. And the short hit taken by Gabby Berry. And Rachel and Sammy Kidd are pressuring ball. Sammy comes out with it. And she is running towards the Kennedy Kenrick goal, but intercepted. And Kenrick takes it the other way. Stopped by Gabby Berry. Pressure by Nicole Smith. with an attempt to save the ball before it went out of bounds, but it did indeed cross the line. This will make it Kennedy Kenrick's ball on the sideline. And a drive down the sideline, pressured by Shannon Melito. And a call against Norristown. This will be another Kennedy Kenrick free hit. And pressure on the ball by Gabby Berry. And Kelly Cooney takes over. And the call is made for a hit by Kennedy Kenrick. And a deflection. And the ball will be coming out for a 16-yard hit by Norristown. Taken by Shannon Melito to the outside for Sharon I. Banks. And a hacking call against Norristown. Kennedy Kenrick's ball. Pressured by Kelly Cooney and Sharon I. Banks. And another hacking call against Kennedy Kenrick. And this will be a hit for the Eagles. Taken by Lauren Gross. And recovered by Kenrick. Attempted drive. And pressured by Nicole Smith, who recovers the ball. Looking for a pass to Sammy Kidd, who recovers it. But is tackled by Kenrick. And Gabby Berry is able to jab a stick in there, but the ball goes out of bounds. This will be Kennedy Kenrick ball. A short hit, nearly intercepted by Rachel, who draws an obstruction call. A Norristown hit for Shannon Melito, looking for Rachel Barbish. And a call for Norristown. The Eagles will have another free hit. Taken by Shannon, looking for Kelly Cooney, but the ball goes right past her to Sharon I. Banks. And a call against Norristown. This will be Kennedy Kenrick free hit. And Sharon I with the ball. A pass to Charmaze Banks. And a pass that goes wide for a long hit for the Eagles. Gabby Berry will be taking the insert with Charmaze at the short position. And the hit deflected. And dribbled out by Kennedy Kenrick. And Kenrick with the ball. A pass up the left wing. Pressure by Shannon Melito. And a drive into the circle, blocked by Taylor Werkheiser of the Eagles. Continued pressure. And a flick over Taylor's stick to Lauren Gross, who will attempt to clear this ball. Okay. A call against Norristown, but immediately blocked by Kelly Cooney and pushed out of the circle. Sammy Kidd pressures ball, but the ball is deflected too high. This will be a call for Kennedy Kenrick, They take the hit, deflection into the center of the circle, pressured by Kelly Cooney, Taylor Werkheiser. And a hacking call against Kenrick. This will be a free hit for Norristown. Shannon Melito uses the short pass to Gabby, and this ball goes out of bounds. And Taylor Werkheiser on ball, looking for a short pass to Sammy Kidd and gets it. Sammy battling her way through defenders, looking for Rachel through or Ashley flat up the wing, but the ball rolls out of bounds, and this will be a Kennedy Kenrick sideline hit. Blocked by Taylor Werkheiser, but recovered by Kenrick. Shannon Melito is able to jab to help her team recover the ball, and Sammy Kidd comes out with the ball, but draws a foot foul. So this will be Kennedy Kenrick free hit. Blocked by Taylor Werkheiser and deflected to Sammy Kidd, who drives it up for Rachel Barbish. Rachel pressuring ball. And that is the end of the half. The action will continue in the second half of this game. The score is Norristown 1, Kennedy Kenrick 1. Welcome back to the Norristown versus Kennedy Kenrick varsity field hockey game. This is the second half. The score remains tied with Norristown at 1, Kennedy Kenrick 1. The hit taken by Maeve Rooney to Ashley Henrik, dribbling around pressure. Looking for a pass, but deflected and intercepted by Kennedy Kenrick. Taking it up the field, pressured and recovered by Lauren Gross. Looking for a pass to Maeve Rooney or Sharon I. Banks of Norristown. But the ball is recovered by Kennedy Kenrick. Pressured by Shannon Melito of Norristown. Looking for a pass to Nicole Smith. Pressured by Kenrick. But a call is made for a Norristown free hit. This ball is hit out of bounds. It will be a Kennedy Kenrick hit. And ball recovered by Maeve Rooney and hit to Ashley Henrik of Norristown. And intercepted by Kenrick, but pressured immediately by Maeve, followed by Kelly Cooney and Taylor Werkheiser of Norristown. Lauren Gross pressuring. And Kenrick is taking it up the field. And a call is made for Kennedy Kenrick for a free hit. Taken into the circle, deflected by goalie Maddie Klein, and a clear out. And Kelly Cooney in possession of the ball, working her way through Kennedy Kenrick with help from Nicole Smith. And a call is made for Kennedy Kenrick. They'll be taking a free hit. This is hit into the circle. And a call is made against Norristown for a corner. And the insert is put in to the top of the circle. And a shot is made. And it just barely misses the post of the goal cage. This will be a 16-yard hit for Norristown. Taken by Shannon Melito, looking for Nicole Smith, but meets pressure. And a hacking call This will be a free hit for Kennedy Kenrick. Taken straight into the circle, but goes wide of the goal cage. This will be a 16-yard hit. Okay, this hit is not taken so well. And Kennedy Kenrick immediately recovers and scores a goal. This puts the score at Kennedy Kenrick 2, Norristown 1. This is the first goal scored of the second half. Mae Verney starts off with a short pass back to Ashley Henrik, who met pressure and is looking for a pass. She drives it up the sideline looking for Sharon I. Banks. And it will be a hit in from the sideline for Norristown. Lauren Gross uses the short option to Shannon Melito, who meets pressure and looks for a pass to Nicole Smith. And a hacking call against Norristown for a Kennedy Kenrick free hit. Driven far up the field. And this will be a one-on-one with the goalie and the defense. This is another goal for Kennedy Kenrick. The score is now Kennedy Kenrick 3, Norristown 1. Norristown has called a timeout.
No quarters. 30 minutes. We don't have quarters, it's just half and half.
A cheer by both teams, and they'll be returning to the field. And Norristown will have a hit from the center. Mae Verney uses a back pass to Ashley Henrik, who battles through two Kenrick defenders. And is looking for a pass up the sideline to Kelly Cooney. And the ball is intercepted by Kenrick, but a call is made against them. This will make it a Norristown free hit taken by Lauren Gross. And this ball is pushed up into the face of Kelly Cooney, which makes it a free hit for the Eagles. And the ball is put into the circle with attack by Mae Verney. Pressure by Taylor Werkheiser, but Kennedy Kenrick is able to successfully drive the ball out of their circle. Ball recovered by Gabby Berry, looking for a cross. And this will be a free hit for Kennedy Kenrick. Blocked by Taylor Werkheiser, but an obstruction call against Norristown will make it a Kennedy Kenrick free hit. And Kenrick takes the ball up the field, but is intercepted by Sammy Kidd. And she loses the ball to Kennedy Kenrick. Pressured by Lauren Gross, but an obstruction call. And Kennedy Kenrick free hit, taken immediately. Pressured by Sammy Kidd, looking for a hit up the sideline. This ball goes out of bounds. This will be a Kennedy Kenrick sideline hit. This short option pressured immediately by Ashley. And the pass back pressured by Sharon I. This will be a Norristown hit. And the pass from the short option is intercepted. Pressured, but a call is made. And this will be a Kennedy Kenrick free hit. Pressured by Lauren Gross. And the ball has worked its way inside the circle. And this ball will be coming out as a 16-yard hit for Norristown. Taken immediately by Shannon Melito, but intercepted by Kennedy Kenrick. Kelly Cooney and Nicole Smith pressure ball. Nicole works the ball free and takes the ball out to the left. Call made for Norristown. Nicole takes a free hit. Looking for Mae Rooney. Intercepted by Kenrick and pushed back up the field. Pressure by Kelly Cooney, deflected pass. And a corner is called against Norristown for a foul inside the circle. The insert is taken. And a shot on goal, deflected by goalie Maddie Klein of Norristown. Nicole Smith pressures ball. And the call is coming out. This will be a free hit from the 16 for the Eagles. Taken by Gabby Berry. Driven deep into territory of Kennedy Kenrick. Taken by Sharon I. Banks. Speed dribbling towards goal. And a shot. And a corner is called for Norristown. Kennedy Kenrick will have to send 6 players back to the 50. And Norristown will have a corner. And the insert is taken by Sammy Kidd. Hit to Ashley and a quick hit off to Erica Scruggs, and this ball goes wide. However, there was a tip by a player from Kennedy Kenrick. This will be a long hit for Norristown. Taken by Gabby Berry, but a deflection, and this ball is too high. This will be a hit for Kennedy Kenrick. Blocked by Erica Strokes. And taken towards Kennedy Kenrick's goal. Intercepted by Kennedy Kenrick, pressured by Sammy Kidd. Doubled by Erica Scruggs, but if hacking call is made against Norristown, this will be a Kennedy Kenrick free hit. Blocked by Erica of Norristown. But hit deep into Eagles territory by Kennedy Kenrick. Gabby Berry recovers fastest and passes to Erica, who drives the ball up the sideline looking for Kelly Cooney. Pressuring ball, intercepted by Kenrick. And Gabby Berry drives the ball up the sideline, but it goes out of bounds. This will be Kennedy Kenrick sideline hit. into the center of the field. Pressure by Lauren Gross. And a call is made against Kennedy Kenrick. This will be a Norristown free hit. Blocked by Kennedy Kenrick, but deflection goes to Ashley Henrick of Norristown, who is pressuring ball and looking for a pass to Rachel Barbish and succeeds. Ashley again with the ball and a drive deep into the territory of Kennedy Kenrick. This ball goes out of bounds and will be a 16-yard hit for Kenrick. And this drive is hit nearly to midfield. Pressured by Gabby Berry. And Kenrick takes the ball up the sideline, looking for a cross. This ball went out of bounds, so it will be a long hit for Kennedy Kenrick. And a short hit taken in and put right back out by Norristown. Kelly Cooney on ball. Charmaze Banks attacking the ball. She's able to draw a call against Kennedy Kenrick, so this will be a Norristown free hit. Shannon Melito passes to Ashley, who gives an immediate pass to Kelly Cooney, but is recovered by Kennedy Kenrick. And this will be a Norristown hit from the sidelines. And the short option is used, and a quick give back. And this ball is deflected out of bounds by Kennedy Kenrick. This will be another Norristown hit from the sideline. And Maeve Rooney is pressuring ball. And Erica Scruggs is bringing the ball into the circle of Kennedy Kenrick. Kennedy Kenrick tackles her and takes the ball and begins to go down the opposite way. Pressure by Gabby. And a call is made against Kenrick. Norristown takes a free hit immediately. But the ball is driven up the field in favor of Kennedy Kenrick. Shannon Melito pressures ball, but a high stick is called against Kenrick, and Gabby Berry takes the short option hit and puts it up the sideline for Erica Scruggs, who looks immediately for a cross, but meets three defensive players from Kennedy Kenrick, and this call is made against Norristown. Kenrick takes the hit, but is blocked by Gabby Berry. Kelly Cooney pressuring ball and draws a hacking call against Kenrick. This will be a free hit for the Eagles. And Ashley Henrick in possession of the ball with a drive in the circle. And this is a corner for Norristown. And the insert is put in. And a hit by Ashley Henrick. Taylor Werkheiser following up. And a shot deflected off the pads of the goalie. And more pressure in the circle. Charmaze Banks pressures ball. Taylor Werkheiser looking for a hit into the circle. It's cleared by Kenrick. Gabby Berry in possession, looking for a drive into the circle. And a hit by Ashley Kenrick of Norristown, which leads to a corner for Norristown. The insert will be taken by Kelly Cooney. Put to Ashley Henrik, who uses a short back to Taylor Werkheiser. A pass back to Ashley, looking for a shot. And a drive by Ashley deflected up into the air and off of the top bar of the goal cage. This ball goes out of bounds and will be a 16-yard hit for Kennedy Kenrick. Blocked by Erica Scruggs. Taking it up the sideline and looking for a cross. This is a hacking call against Kennedy Kenrick. This will be a free hit for the Eagles. Taken from the dotted line around the outside of the circle. Erica passes it in, looking for Maeve Rooney. And a shot in, deflected by a Kennedy Kenrick player. An additional shot by Kelly Cooney. And this ball goes out of bounds. This will be an additional 16-yard hit for Kennedy Kenrick. Driven to midfield. Pressure by Shannon Melito of the Eagles. Attempting to buy time for her teammates to get back to help her. And is cleared by Gabby Berry to Taylor Werkheiser, who is battling her way through the defense. And a free hit is called for Norristown, taken by Lauren Gross. Recovered by Kennedy Kenrick. And the shot is blocked by Maddie Klein, and it goes wide. This is a 16-yard hit for the Eagles. Driven up the field to Erica Scruggs on the left sideline, who attempts to keep it in bounds, but this will be a Kennedy Kenrick sideline hit. Blocked by Erica and begins taking it the other way. And a hacking call is made against Kennedy Kenrick, and this will be a free hit for the Eagles. Taken by Gabby Berry, a short push pass to Erica, who looks for a drive across. Intercepted by Kenrick, and driven up the field. Shannon Melito sprinting back to recover for her team. Additional pressure by Nicole Smith. And a corner is called for Kennedy Kenrick. The insert is taken to the top of the circle. A short pass, an attempted shot, blocked by Maddie Klein. And another corner is called against Norristown. The insert is taken. But another corner is called. This is Kennedy Kenrick's third corner consecutively. The insert is taken to the top of the circle. The shot is blocked, but it's hit too high, so this will be another corner. The insert to the side of the circle An immediate cross. A block by Maddie Klein, Norristown's goalie. And this is a long hit for Kennedy Kenrick. Immediately pressured by Sammy Kidd, who's fouled and will gain a free hit for the Eagles. Taken by Shannon Melito, but sent the other way by Kennedy Kenrick. And a shot on goal, and this shot goes in. The score is now Kennedy Kenrick 4, Norristown 1. A hit taken in by Rachel to Ashley, who attempts a drive, but this ball is hit, or this stick is too high. This makes it Kennedy Kenrick free hit. Pressure by Maeve Rooney, and a pass to Taylor Werkheiser, who passes to Charmaze Banks. And a foul is called against Norristown. This will be a Kennedy Kenrick free hit. Stopped by Sammy Kidd, and pass to Kelly Cooney, who passes to Charmaze Banks. Driving it towards the circle. Kenrick recovers and begins taking it down the other way. Shannon Melito begins initial pressure and takes the ball. Draws a foot call. This will be a free hit for the Eagles. This makes it to Rachel Barbish. Now looking for help from Erica Scruggs. She attempts a pass, but it is taken by Kennedy Kenrick. Gabby Berry pressuring the ball. And a call is made against Norristown for a Kennedy Kenrick free hit. This drive is too high. It will be a free hit for the Eagles at the point where the ball was hit. And a hit taken by Kennedy Kenrick. Makes it through to the goalie of Norristown, who clears the ball. And the ball is taken up the sideline by Kennedy Kenrick and crossed into the circle. An attempted block by Norristown's keeper, but this goal goes in. Kennedy Kenrick has scored their 5th goal. This makes the score Kennedy Kenrick 5, Norristown 1. Hit taken in by Rachel Barbish to Sammy Kidd, who meets immediate pressure and looks for help from Ashley of the Eagles, who dribbles towards the sideline and gives a short pass to Maeve Rooney, who now pressures ball, followed by Sammy Kidd. And the ball recovered by Nicole Smith of the Eagles. And Charmaze is dribbling up the field, and the ball is taken by Kennedy Kenrick. Kelly Cooney of Norristown pressures ball. Sammy Kidd recovers and passes up the field to Ashley of the Eagles. Ashley looking for either a through pass or a cross. She chooses the cross. Ball deflected by Kennedy Kenrick, and they attempt to bring it out of the circle. Blocked by Erica Scruggs, and a shot deflected by Kennedy Kenrick. Sammy Kidd pressures ball, but is able to draw a call against Kennedy Kenrick so that Norristown will have a free hit. Hit taken by Shannon Melito. And put back out by Kennedy Kenrick. Sammy Kidd pressures ball and looks for a cross. It's deflected by Maeve. But Kennedy Kenrick is in the process of clearing the ball. Nicole Smith pressures and draws a foot call against Kennedy Kenrick. Kelly Cooney is pressuring. Sammy Kidd recovers. Meets her own pressure. Kenrick begins taking the ball up the field. Nicole Smith applies pressure. And this ball goes out of bounds, nearly saved by Ashley. But this will be a Kennedy Kenrick sideline hit. And a timeout is called.
How much time?
4 minutes. A cheer by Norristown. And a cheer by Kennedy Kenrick. Both teams return to the field. This will be a blue sideline hit, Kennedy Kenrick. And a give and go pass used. Maeve Rooney will pressure ball. And Kelly Cooney. And this ball is driven into the circle, but blocked by Kelly Cooney. But a foul called against Kennedy Kenrick. This will be an Norristown free hit. The drive out to Rachel Barbish, who flicks the ball over Kennedy Kenrick defender's stick. Looks for help from her teammates. And the ball is inside the circle. Rachel flicks the ball, but is blocked by the Kennedy Kenrick goalie. And the defender passes the ball up the sideline and out of the circle. Pressured immediately by Kelly Cooney, who recovers the ball and passes to Taylor Werkheiser. The Eagles are trying to score by putting the ball into the circle and taking a shot. But this ball is recovered again by Kennedy Kenrick and driven out of the circle. And a call is made against Norristown. This will be a Kennedy Kenrick free hit. Pressured by Shannon Melito. And now Lauren Gross of the Eagles. Kelly Cooney wrestles for the ball. And Shannon Melito picks up the defense. But a foot call is made against Kennedy Kenrick. This will be a Norristown free hit. Shannon uses the short option to Nicole Smith. Ashley Henrick of Norristown recovers the ball and passes to Taylor Werkheiser. And Taylor draws a call against Kennedy Kenrick. This will be another free hit for the Eagles. Ashley takes a hit towards the goal cage of Kennedy Kenrick. And a corner is called for Norristown. And the insert is put in. Stopped at the top of the circle. Taylor Werkheiser passes the ball to Ashley. But a penalty is called, so this will be a 16-yard hit for Kennedy Kenrick. Nicole Smith pressures ball. But a call is made against the Eagles. This will be a Kennedy Kenrick free hit. Kelly Cooney pressures, but a pass is made. Shannon Melito recovers, but the ball is immediately taken back by Kenrick. But a foul is called for a Norristown free hit, taken immediately and deflected up to Kelly Cooney. Kelly Cooney looks for a pass to Ashley Henrick. And a high stick call is made. And this game has concluded. The final score of Kennedy Kenrick 5, Norristown 1. That is the final score of the Norristown Eagles versus Kennedy Kenrick varsity field hockey game.